No Man's Sky's Liquidator Redux Expedition is running till the 8th of January. Of course you can start it with a new save, but I always prefer using the kiosk in the anomaly, so load up the save that you want to transfer your stuff to at the end. But before starting the expedition, it's advised to go to as many pirate stations as you can. So once you've loaded into your save, go to your teleporter and go to the pirate stations. They're indicated with a little skull. Then go to the contraband agent and pick up as many suspicious packets, arms and trade. Then head back to the teleporter and go to another pirate space station and repeat that process as much as you can. Okay, let's head to the anomaly. Double check your network settings, make sure the multiplayer is turned off if you're playing solo. And make sure you got the correct ship and multi-tool selected before interacting with the kiosk. It's also worth going up to the Quicksilver merchant and checking out the rewards that you're going to get for this Expedition Redux. It's exactly the same rewards from the normal expedition that was released earlier in the year, so if you've done that, it might not be worth you doing it again. So let's head to the kiosk. Select our equipment. Copy over the mods that we're going to take with me. The personal refiner is a priority. Then transfer over the materials. And here's all the stuff that I'm taking with me. It's at double speed so you can slow it down and find out what I've taken. And as usual, the priority is just the things you convert into nanites. And remember, you won't have access to all this until you've made your first jump. Okay, let's start the expedition. Well, for me, this is going to be a nightmare start. I've started underwater. Okay, let's make the best of this. Let's head to some land. You probably won't have to. Scan stuff on the way. Head straight to your ship so you know what you have to repair. As usual, it's the pulse engine and the launch thrusters. Shoot rocks to get ferret dust. Check the boxes and keep the rusted metal to turn into ferret dust. When you pick up the flag, it will activate the monstrosities, kill some of them. That's a milestone. Head inside the building and collect what you can find. I'm going to head to that island to get more materials. I'm going to harvest those plants for the oxygen. And for me, I'm going to collect those pearls to sell for units. If you're on land, you can check out some caves for things like ambient pearls. Remember to scan the plants and then shoot them for their carbon. Rocks for ferret dust. And blue crystals for dihydrogen. One of the milestones is scan your hazardous fauna, so do that before killing them. Now let's make 2 metal plates. Put down the portable refiner. And convert the rusted metal into ferret dust. I'm going to make some more metal plates so I can make additional launcher fuel. Then I'm going to turn some carbon into condensed carbon. Not all of it, just some of it. When you've done all that, remember to pick up your portable refiner and head back to the ship. Okay, I'm going to shoot one of those eggs. Then jump to the other side of the building. Shoot another egg and collect the lava cores. And when they start to all crowd me, what I'm going to do is jump over the other side of the building and do the same that side. You do that 8 times to get the Provocateur milestone. Jump on top of the building and start shooting the monstrosities until you get the Exterminator milestone. Now we can head back to my ship and then repair it. Now because I'm on an island, I'm going to have to go into space and then return to the planet, but at this point you should be looking for some copper. Oh, and it's also very important to collect all of your milestones because they have a lot of rewards that's required for further steps. I'm in space and I've got the dust off milestone. I'll just shoot some asteroids before I return to the planet. On the planet you can shoot some of the rocks while you're flying around. But you're looking for that little gold patch, that is some copper. Okay, let's mine some copper. When you've mined half of it, put down your personal refiner and convert the copper into chromatic metal. While that's refining, mine the rest of the copper. Pick up the chromatic metal, and then we're going to craft 5 warp fuel cells. So create 5 antimatter, followed by 5 antimatter housings. Then you can create the warp cells. Then we're going to craft 5 microprocessors. So create 5 carbon nanotubes. Of course you'll need the chromatic metal as well, so you might have to refine more of that. Oh, and don't forget to scan the hazardous fauna to get that milestone later. That's the microprocessors done, so let's collect the dusted off milestone, which will give us the warp engine, so let's install that. Select the milestone, drop zone 1 and then head into space. But before leaving the system, head to the space station, get out and in of your ship and then head back into space. Go into the galactic map and follow the route to the first rendezvous point, drop zone 1. You'll only be able to make one jump, so jump to that system. As soon as you get to that system, don't waste any time, just go straight back into the galactic map and jump to the rendezvous point, drop zone 1. As soon as you get to drop zone 1 system, head straight to the space station. Oh, and you'll get the acceleration milestone at this point. Of course, at the space station, get out and in of your ship and then leave it again. When you've left the space station, at this point you can call in the anomaly, head to the kiosk, and pick up your stuff that you want to convert into nanites. And your personal refiner as well. I'm going to install my personal refiner and then refine the lava cores. Then I'm going to unpack my suspicious packages. And head to the guy at the back. Sometimes you can't sell it to him. All you have to do is go to that space station and sell it there by speaking to one of the merchants on the walkway at the top. So let's select purchase upgrades and then select sell and then start selling our mods. Of course, at this point I got bleeding foam milestone. Now I can go back to the kiosk and pick up my ship and my multi-tool. Head to the anomaly teleporter and head to the space station to sell whatever you don't want. Oh, and if you haven't been able to sell your mods yet, you just jump up to the walkway and sell it to one of these guys here. Let's leave the space station and head to the first drop zone. When you land, you'll have some monstrosities. Kill a few of them before heading straight into the building. Interact with the terminal to get the drop zone 1 milestone, and then make sure to select infested alpha milestone, which will highlight the next location to go to. When you get to that location, a big bug will appear. Just get on top of a building and start shooting at it. When the armour breaks off, it becomes quite an easy kill. At this point, I got independent action. You might get it a bit later. Then interact with the terminal to get Infestation Alpha milestone. Okay, these optional milestones, the Purged by Fire milestones, they are extremely important to get, so don't end your expedition, but I'll get to that later. You'll also notice they are locked. That involves some work, but there's also probably a time gate on them, so they're going to unlock through the week. So don't worry too much about this, and the later you do this expedition, the better chance you have that these will already be unlocked. So any planet where you've got this milestone that hasn't unlocked, it's best to put down a base computer, just in case. You don't have to build an entire base, just put down the base computer and claim it. So that's all the milestones for phase 1, except for the optional one, which we'll come back to later. Okay, it's now time to do phase 2. Select the milestone, drop zone 2, get in your ship and head into space. Go into the galactic map and follow the route to the next rendezvous point. When you get to the system, go to the space station, get out and in of your ship and then leave the space station, and then head to drop zone 2, planet. Do a scan to find any nearby buildings, it's probably that one. As soon as you land, head inside the building. Interact with the kiosk to get the milestone. Make sure to select Infestation Beta to highlight the location, then get in your ship and head to the location. For some reason, I didn't have to kill the big beastie at this location. You probably will have to, but when that's done, head inside the building and interact with the kiosk. And at this location, it's extremely important that you scan all of the animals that are around you, because this is the location where I got the Alpha Predator Milestone. And for those that are still looking for the Alpha Predator that come into the video later, it is these animals that gave me the Alpha Predator Milestone. It is on the fungal mold planet, on the second drop zone planet, the one that you went to on phase 2, discovered by the Vanguard. At this point, select locked and loaded and shoot off a few rounds because that milestone is nearly done. Then select close air support and jet around a little bit to activate that one. And don't forget to collect your milestones. It gives you materials that's quite important for later, and there's no point doing scrap metal just yet. Best to leave it until a later milestone where you can do 2 at the same time. And if the optional milestone hasn't popped yet, just put down a base computer, claim it and leave it at that. Now head into space and look for the Vile Brood planet. The Vile Brood planet will be in the list below the name of the planet. And don't forget to select the Metamorphosis milestone. You're going to have to install the hazmat gauntlets that you should have got as one of the milestone drops. If you've accidentally deleted them, don't worry, you can buy them in Anomaly at one of the merchants at the back. Because you got the milestone selected and you're on the planet, the sweep scanner will activate and it will show you the location. So go up to it and pick it up, then head back to the settlement. Go into your menu and crush the little wormy. We'll make a monster bug appear, so all you have to do now is kill that. And then collect the Metamorphosis milestone rewards. Like I said earlier, scrap metal milestone we're going to leave till later. So let's get into our ship and head into space, making sure to have selected drop zone 3 before doing so, as that will highlight the path to the next drop zone planet, where we're going to do the milestones for phase 3. As soon as you get in the system, head to the space station, get out and into your ship, then leave the space station. Head to the drop zone. This one might be a little bit more difficult to find because it's a little bit hilly in this planet. Head inside the building, interact with the kiosk to get the drop zone 3 milestone. Collect your milestone rewards and then select Infestation Gamma milestone to highlight the location. When you get to the location, you'll have your big bug to kill that. Go inside the building, interact with the terminal, and then you'll have Infestation Gamma Milestone. Then select the Fatal Land milestone, as this is a good planet to do this milestone because all the planets are quite clumped up and they're easy to kill. Of course, some of you might be having a problem doing this milestone, so make sure you got all these upgrades and they're arranged in a fashion like this to give it a maximum boost. Of course, the upgrade mods don't have to be S class, they can be A class, and I've got a location for that for you. If you return to the space station at Rendezvous 2, this is the name in it, it'll have Rendezvous 2 underneath. Jump up to one of the merchants at the top of the walkway. There you can purchase an A-class mining mod. Then head to your ship and then get in and out of your ship. Reload the restore point save. Then head back to the merchant and buy another A-class upgrade. You can install 3 of these A-class upgrades, but you might want to get a few more and install the ones that give you the best stats for the job that you want to do, along the lines of cooldown. Of course for me, I'm back on the planet, and I'm going to select Law of the Jungle milestone, and use my sweep scanner to find the rest of the hazardous fauna. And then when I get to them, I shoot them. Of course, if you've shot them in other planets, you'll have less to do, but you want to eliminate 10 in total to get that Law of the Jungle milestone. And don't forget, if that optional milestone hasn't popped, put down a base computer and claim it. And that's all the milestones in phase 3 that we can do at this point, so let's move on. Select the Drop Zone 4 milestone. Get in your ship and head into space. Then go into the galactic map and follow the path to the next rendezvous point, Drop Zone 4. When you get in the system, head to the space station, get out and into your ship, leave the space station and head to the planet. When you get to the location, head inside the building, interact with the kiosk. Then select Infestation Delta to highlight the location for that one. When you get there, kill the big bug. Interact with the terminal to get that milestone. Put down a base computer if the optional milestone hasn't popped yet. Select Blood in the Water and head to some water. Then go in the water and you're going to spend quite some time. I think I spent about 10-15 minutes swimming around. But you're going to be doing a lot of scanning looking for a particular thing. So keep an eye on your oxygen levels, and when it's running low, harvest these plants to get the oxygen. But what you're looking for is that red thing there, a alluring specimen. So when you get close to it, you want to pluck the little pearls. Which will activate the underwater monster. Then you want to kill that monster. And that's blood in the water, milestone done. And as we're near some water, we need some materials for the fire in the hole milestone. As we need to install a plasma launcher. As the amino chamber needs chlorine. So jump back in the water and scan some plants, and anything that's got chlorine on it, mine it. Then install your plasma launcher. Then follow the instructions in the top right corner to activate your plasma launcher. Now you can try and do this milestone on this planet, but it's going to be fairly difficult, and it's one of those ones that will double up with a later milestone. And to do that latest milestone, we have to find a system with corrupted Sentinels. So get in your ship and head into space. And the Phase 4 system, Drop Zone 4 system, there's a Dissonant system nearby. That glowing thing in the distance, that's the centre of the galaxy, it's just to the left. So make sure you're facing towards the centre of the galaxy, and it will be to the left. At this point I got a freighter battle, so what I'm going to do is call in the anomaly, go inside the anomaly, get in and out of my ship, then leave the anomaly. Then scan the planets to find the dissident system. And then when I land on the planet, look for a dissident resonator. Head to that location. Make sure that milestone's selected, then start shooting the corrupted Sentinels, but make sure I don't shoot the resonator. If my shield starts getting low, pick up the green barrels to renew it. And if things start getting a little bit too hot and there's too many Sentinels kicking around that can kill me, get into my ship, get out of my ship, and then reload my restore point save. That will reset the Sentinels and also give me time to build more plasma. As this is a good place to get the fire in the hole milestone. So repeat the process from earlier, shoot lots of little Sentinels until it gets a little bit too hot. Then head to your ship, get into your ship, get out of your ship and reload the restore point save. And that's the Purple Mist milestone done. But as you can see, in phase 2 we've nearly done the scrap metal process, so let's carry on killing Sentinels. Of course you can leave this to later on, but I'd carry on doing it in this planet anyway. And if things get a little bit too hot, return to your ship, get into your ship, get out of your ship, and reload the restore point save. And that's the scrap metal milestone done. Now select the snow blind milestone. Get into your ship and head into space. And then scan for the rainy planet, the one with the activated copper. And as you're going to spend a little bit of time waiting for a storm to come in, I built a base. You won't have to, you'll just have to go and visit my base. And when the storm hits, all you have to do is walk around outside in the open. And eventually, the snow blindness milestone will pop. Then select Drop Zone 5 in Phase 5, get into your ship and head into space. In space, go into the galactic map and then follow the path to the final drop zone, Drop Zone 5. When you enter the system, go to the space station, get out of your ship, get into your ship, then leave the space station. Head to the planet and look for the building. Then head inside the building, activate the terminal. And select Infestation Omega and head there. Kill the big bug. Head inside the building, interact with the terminal to get the milestone. Then select Swarm Song and head to that location. Interact with the terminal there to get that milestone. Put down a neutron processor that you probably got from an earlier milestone. Place some rancid meat or whatever meat you've got, and process it to get the spare ribs milestone. Now we're going to get into a ship and head back to the space station. Go to the map guy on the right side of the space station, at the bottom, and pick up a couple of maps with secure sites of interest. Head back to that planet, and pop the map to find a manufacturing site. If you don't get a manufacturing site, just reload your save and pop the map again. When you get to that location, put down your Minotaur and also build a base. Install your Minotaur tech. Not forgetting your Minotaur Cannon S-Class upgrades, which you should have got from a previous milestone drop. Then arrange them to get the maximum amount of damage that you can. Of course at this point I'm going to build my base. I'm going to upload this one. And it's up to you. I'm going to head to the Anomaly and buy some base items. Like a teleporter. Stuff to power my base. And some landing pads. Okay, let's do the Timberwolf milestone. I'll get inside my Minotaur and start shooting any Sentinels nearby. And as you'll notice, the Minotaur makes very short work of the Sentinels, but you want to keep killing the Sentinels until the Walker drops. After you destroyed the Walker, clear out any little Sentinels kicking around. And that will be the Timberwolf milestone done. And of course, half of the Iron Giants milestone as well. Make a save, then go to the restore point save and reload that. Then get in your Minotaur and have a nice big battle again. And that's the Iron Giants milestone done, and everything for phase 5 done except for the optional milestones. So whatever you do, do not click on this big gold badge until all the optional milestones have been completed, as you don't want to end the expedition until after you've got everything. I've got a video explaining what's missing and why you should do the optional milestones. I'll link that now. A link to the video will also be in the description below. And as you can see, at this point it's only 12 hours later and it still hasn't unlocked, so it's going to be quite a few days until it fully unlocks. Probably the Tuesday or the Wednesday after this was launched. But don't worry if you want to leave it until they're all unlocked, because this expedition only took me 3 hours to do, and if you took your time you could probably do it in 5 hours. So remember, don't end this expedition until all those optional milestones are unlocked, and then you can collect the rewards from them as well. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button, or on the bell thingy. And of course, thank you for watching. See you all later.